Everybody, welcome back to Myammee TV. Today, you guys, I'm starting a new series review, and it's on T.I. and Tiny's Friends and Family Hustle. It airs every Monday at 9 o'clock on VH1. So, you guys, before I get into the series review, make sure you like this video right now, or as the video is playing. If you hear something that you like, go ahead and like it as a yes, girl. I understand. Like, I'm with you. You know, put the like the button so everybody can know, so YouTube can know that you are feeling the content that I am creating. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. But let's jump into the review. So to start this series review off, you guys, first of all, the intro of the show. I loved the intro of the show. Like how they did like the music. It reminds me of like the Cosby Show. And for all the youngins who don't know nothing about the Cosby Show, if you watch it, like it shows them all together, then it shows each family, you know, and then it kind of switches to a kind of Real Housewives of Atlanta type of thing, but with the guys and the kids and all of them together. Like, I love the intro of the show. So I wanted to just get that out of there and see if anybody else agrees. Comment below. I didn't really know what to expect from this. Again, I really wanted to tune in for LaToya Luckett and Monica, just to see their sides of everything. But I didn't know how they was going to spin the whole T.I. and Tiny with the friends. I thought T.I. and Tiny was probably just going to be mentioned like here and there and showing the aspects of their friendships. I had no idea that LaToya Luckett dated T.I. ever in life. You know, well, before Tiny. So that looks like it's going to bring a little bit of drama. And I don't think it'll get like crazy out of hand because, again, LaToya Luckett, majority of the time, she is, you know, on positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? So to see her in like drama and stuff, like I don't know if I want to see too much of that, but I am going to see how she handles it and also to see how Monica handles it. So just to start off with the review, the show opens up T.I. and Tiny in this doggone situation about him slapping that girl on her butt. And I remember it went kind of viral on social media. But for him to bring it up now, maybe because they had been filmed it, it was like, you know, like that junk was like in the past. And I know they hate to relive that. And I know they probably are like, gosh, like we don't want to see it right now in October. You know what I'm saying? So, but that situation actually opens up to show the nature of T.I. and Tiny's relationship. And it's kind of like weird because watching this episode, like T.I. kind of hinted at as if he has always been like that, right? He basically told her, he was like, if it didn't get on social media and if it was just between me and you, like you would have squashed that and me and you would have still been cool. As if he had been like that from day one. And he made another comment to Lil Duval when he was there. And also, yeah, Lil Duval and the other guy who was there at the bar. He made a comment and said, you know, like, I just want us to go back to how we were. Like, I just want to continue just being me. And it's like, I can't be me anymore. So it makes you feel as if Tiny kind of allowed him to be a certain type of way that a lot of people probably won't agree with. But now that social media is here and everybody has their opinions on it, like he says, it makes it seem as if she is now changing her mind about it, despite how wrong he is to be in a marriage and not taking responsibility of his actions. Or maybe she's just fed up from a certain type of way and maybe want Tip to grow. You know, acting a certain way that a husband maybe should not be acting. You know, and again, everybody has their own dynamic of their relationships on what they allow, what they don't allow. So if that's their preference, that's their preference. I just personally want T.I. to just want better. You know, I want him to try more. I want him to give more. And I just feel like T.I. is just so educated. He is so, you know, he make big changes and he stand up for so many things that are right in our community when it comes to black people. And it's just like, God, T.I., like, I just want you to just only love on Tiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want that for her. You want that for him. You want that for their bond. And who knows, when their bond get right, maybe it would just go crazy spectacular for them, you know? So then on top of that, I think about, it's not just about the time you've been with somebody, because just because you've been with somebody for X amount of years does not mean you have to stay with them all the time. Like, do you stay with somebody all the time just because of the time, or do you stay with them because you are happy, or you move on because you want more and you want happiness? You know, for example, i.e. Toya. Toya left Memphis in the wind, deuces, moved on, got her new man, new baby. You know, so is it about time, or is it about real love and happiness? It just comes down to like how he was kind of saying in the beginning, like, you know, you're not going to find anybody like me, and I'm not going to find anybody like you. And it's like, okay, if that's true, why y'all just can't let it just let's just work it out. You know, just work it out. Like, if you guys are so perfect for each other, like, just work it out. And, you know, sometimes you need the man to actually step up and treat the woman, you know, a certain way so that she could be able to treat him a certain way, you know. And I just remember when Family Hustle had first came on, like, Tiny was like Mrs. Wife, you know what I'm saying? Like, for him to come home from jail, I remember that episode, you know, like, she was like so catering to him. And I don't know what went wrong. You know, we know, all of us, we don't know what went, such a tongue twister, went wrong. But I just want them to be so much better, like in a better space. But then again, I applaud them because they're so open with their relationship and showing everything to the world, to the camera, to us sitting there to look at, to speculate, to give our opinions on, to do a review on. So I applaud them for that. I just personally just want T.I. to like take more responsibility. I want him to like step up as that leader, as that role that we see him in other things outside of his marriage, like standing up for Black people, standing up for justice, and like all of this stuff. Like, I want to see him get that role so right as just loving Tiny the way that she personally wants to be loved. You know, and only she knows what she wants from him and to request from him and require from him. But I just want them to be on the same page to like sum it all up, because I like both of them together. You know, it's just... So LaToya Luckett's role on this show, like I said in the beginning, I love LaToya Luckett. I've been following her since Destiny's Child. I used to love her outfits. When they first came out, like, she had some of the best outfits to me, you know. And then I kind of like grew on Beyonce after, but LaToya was like my first. I guess resonated with her first because I loved her rap. I just felt like her outfits were like always more creative than everybody else's. But like I said, I've kind of graduated and started to like Beyonce as well, but not like off the top for whatever reason. I didn't. LaToya was like, you know, for me, everybody had their own person, people in the beginning, and just to watch her grow, to watch her go from that to being independent to still trying to, you know, keep her career going, and you know, her dating life, because her dating life was so public. I remember like all of that. So to now know that she dated Tip, and to now know that for this show that's going to be part of her storyline, even though she is now married with her amazing husband and she's not pregnant, she's starting over. You know, it's kind of like, I wish that wasn't her storyline about Tip, because I feel like now that's going to be like the whole show. Just like T.I. and Tiny's storyline is going to be about that negative thing. And I just feel like this is like almost like a negative thing. And I just didn't want nothing negative to be surrounded about her. You know, like sometimes you just don't want the negativity around it. But I am so ready to see how she handles it. Again, it's almost like what I said about Monica. Like, you want to see other believers in a reality role because you want to know how they handle whatever. You want to see them handle certain things. So I want to see how she's going to do this series, like this whole entire show. I want to see how she handles everything. And to see that she had Pastor John Gray at her house on episode 1 is my reconfirmation that, you know, this is going to be good. This is a good blend. I liked how he was there. He didn't like push pastor on everybody, or, you know, the edit wasn't like that. So I liked how he's there to be open and ready to probably be able to talk to them when they need to. Like Tiny, she was like, you need to come to my house, you know? So I think that's good, because I always say that we can't, as believers, you don't always want to just be only around believers. You want to be in the world too, to be that light, or be that FAQ, the frequently asked questions, and be there to help people who don't believe or who's skeptical, and just give them just a little piece of nugget, because you can't be Jesus, So just to be there and give them a little piece of nugget, divinely, I think that is always needed. So to have him there on the show, I think it's a positive thing, because he had his own show too. So far, what they showed of Monica is that Monica is the Bugetto friend, right? And she definitely mixes in faith. She is a believer. And I love that about her, because, we always want to see different people in their walks and how they deal with certain things, just to see different perspectives. Because every believer, we're all not one type of robot. Everybody think if you're a believer, you got to be like on this line, on what would they call it? The belt, the conveyor. What is it called when they're making stuff in a factory? Well, anyway, believers are all not cut the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? So just to see Monica in her home with her mom and her stepdad and her kids and her daughter, honey, to see that so far up to this point, for Reginae to call Monica, that shows that Monica is like the hip kind of auntie role, and not even that, just gives good advice that she's not going to share with her mom. And sometimes some kids just need that. Like, I remember I had that type of person in my life as well. When I was growing up, I needed to have somebody outside of my mom to talk to, or whatever the case is. And I think every child should just have that type of somebody, and hopefully it's the right somebody that is going to be pouring into your child. So Monica Rose so far looks like it's going to be interesting, very interesting. And I'm going to be here to watch it unravel. So Toya, Toya role on this show is just typical Toya. Like, Toya has been, I love Toya, like, vibe. Like, the way she talks, the way she just does her thing. Like, I love that about her. Her and Reginae, this is something different that we have not seen even when she was with Tiny and Toya on the show. Reginae is now older, so she's more vocal. Like, she can talk. She can say what her dreams and goals are, And when her and Reginae were talking on the couch, it reminded me of me and my mom, because me and my mom, we were so much alike that we used to just bump heads because we were so similar. So to know that Reginae may be a young version of Toya, Toya is always going to bump heads with her, because it's almost like she's talking to her younger self, right? But now the adult self is talking to the younger self, trying to get her together, So that was kind of cute to see, despite her leaving college, wanting to leave college and pursue her acting career. You want your kids to do better than you, but then at the same time, you don't want to push your dreams and your goals on your kids either, because they're going to either resent it, they're going to be unhappy, they're going to eventually quit that down the road, or be like, dang, I shouldn't have did that. So I kind of agree with Toya when she said, you know what, I'm going to just let you do you. I told you how I feel. And if you still going to do what you want to do anyway, so I'll be here when you need to talk, and good luck. Like, what else can a parent do? Like, you can give your advice, and hopefully they, go by. I remember at one point in my life, I wanted to quit school too. I wanted to leave FAMU. Like, I was like, I don't want to do this. I had just started doing like music videos at that time. And I was like, I want to pursue music videos. And, and my mom was like, no, like, music videos are always going to be there, but college isn't. And I don't have any regrets, because after that, the whole Flavor of Love thing came, and I just lived my life. So, and then also I love Toya's storyline, because she talks about her new man, right? That her new man is more patient. He's more chill. And I always say that women who are like grinders, who are alpha kind of in a way, but she's not afraid to talk her mind, And I always say that those type of women, we have to have a man like that who can like balance us out. Because when you have a man like T.I. with a alpha female or just a female who is just like a grinder, like there's always going to be some type of bumpy head. Somebody has to turn it down. You know what I'm saying? So to know that it actually works, the man of the opposite of you, that's good to see. So I'm happy for Toya that she has a little bit more balance, a little bit more peace in her relationship. And we all know it's not like super duper perfect, but it's perfect for her. And I'm just happy that she's happy. Like, I'm always for love. Like, I love love. And I'm always say that because I actually do. Like, I love to see people in love. And, yeah, I love Toya's character so far. So from episode 1, I can say that when it was over, I did say, okay, there were some things I was surprised about. But I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and follow through and finish and start the series reviews. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be different because I see there's going to be a little piece of drama up in there, but I'm going to make sure I focus on what they're doing and how they're getting over that and the lessons in the dramas, because sometimes the drama comes to teach us lessons. And I feel like if they can get the lessons, honey, if all of us can learn some stuff in these drama-filled lessons, that's a blessing right there. You know, so yeah, this show overall, I think it's going to be something good. And I look forward to episode number 2. And I hope you guys join me every week with my reviews. And yeah, if you have any comments, comment below. Let me know what you think of the show. What do you think of Tiny and Toya? Tiny and T.I. What do you think of Toya's storyline? What do you think of Monica's storyline? What do you think of LaToya Luckett's storyline with her husband? And I am ready to see how this is going to blend together and mesh well. You know? Yeah. Find me on social media. Links are below. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you like the video, which is the same thing as a thumbs up. Yeah, don't mind me. Comment below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you will get an email that I uploaded. Hello, you know. And you guys, thank you so much for listening and tuning in every week. And see you next week.